Good evening. I'm Timothy Block, President and co-founder of the Hepatitis B Foundation. And the lady to my left is Joan Block, my wife, also co-founder of the Hepatitis B Foundation. Welcome to the 22nd, and Joan tells me, always correcting me, 23rd Hepatitis B Foundation Gala. But this is really our first ever non-gala gala. Let me explain. When we realized we couldn't meet in person, face-to-face, or as we now say, mask-to-mask, we decided that we couldn't let a little virus stand in the way of something we knew we had to do. So we decided to have the non-gala gala. And thank you all from all over the world for joining tonight. Yes, thank you for being here or there. But to be honest, where else could you go? Most people are sheltering in place, so I'm glad you're spending tonight with us. Actually, in many respects, we're back to where we were 30 years ago. We started in the living room of Jan and Paul Whitty, and Jan and Paul, I can see you. You look great tonight. They're back in their living room, so we're back to where we started. So we're all at home, and I'm in a tuxedo. Joan is dressed as she would be with her diamonds, as she says, so this is the way we dress on Friday night. We don't want to let our standards down, but we do understand tonight is very different, and the world is very different. But some things do remain the same. First, I want to salute the creativity and flexibility of the Hepatitis B Foundation team, and you'll be hearing from many of them later tonight. They put all this together, which was a big deal for us as well. But I want you to know that really they haven't missed a beat during the whole crisis that we're all going through now. And I mean the coronavirus pandemic. The Hepatitis B Foundation has continued to work with people with hepatitis B and hepatitis D and liver cancer throughout this entire ordeal. And by the way, the same goes for the Blomberg Institute. The HBF's research labs have never closed. Our research team continues. They have been since the beginning of the pandemic. They did today. So the problems of hepatitis B didn't go away. But tonight we'll have some fun. We'll recognize two people who have made transcendent contributions to the cause championed by the Hepatitis B Foundation. We'll recognize one individual for discoveries, scientific discoveries, and the other for social justice. Guiding us through tonight, our MC, our navigator, is, and thank goodness since I can barely operate this toggle switch, is our Vice President for Institutional Advancement for the Hepatitis B Foundation and Blomberg Institute, Jean Holmes. Jean?
Thank you so much, Tim. Hi, everybody. Thanks again for being with us tonight. I hope you're in your comfiest jammies and slippers. You've got a fun beverage and some snacks with you, and you're ready to spend an hour or so with us. Some of you, however, I know may prefer to have your gowns and high heels on and do some dancing in your family room. So Rick and Flo, I'm looking at you. Either way, I hope you have fun tonight, maybe learn a few things. So here's the plan for tonight. We're going to tell you a little bit about our work. We're going to have a few audience polls to test your knowledge of our work, so pay attention. And we have a couple awards to give out tonight for the prestigious Blomberg Prize and the Community Commitment Award. Lastly, we'll have a mission moment and hear from someone whose life was directly affected by hepatitis B, and then we'll do a little fundraising at the end. So before we get started, I'd like to review a few housekeeping items and let you know how you can participate in this evening's Pajama Gala. On the hepbgala.org website where you registered, there is a link to the program book for tonight right below the fold. So you can read more about the organization, our award winners, and all of our wonderful sponsors in that digital program book. Please note that all attendees are in listen-only mode and will be muted during the presentations. There is also a phone-in option, and the call-in numbers are within this slide that we're looking at right now. But please note that there are a couple videos we're going to show during the event. And if you're listening in on a phone line instead of your computer, you'll not be able to hear those videos. There are or will be links in the chat box to YouTube, and you can use those to watch on your own. For those of you watching on your computer, you probably want to turn the volume up most of the way on your audio. Also, when videos are playing, some of you may have to check to see if video windows have opened in the background. So if you don't see the video right away, maybe look for another open window on your device. Finally, today's webinar is being recorded. You will receive an email with a link to view the recording of today's presentation after the webinar. Okay, moving on to social media. If you'd like to participate on social media, you can post your PJ pictures on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram using the Pajama Gala hashtag. I've already done that today. We'd love to see some creative posts. And for the auction, of course, the online auction is up. It has been for a few days. And also on the hepbgala.org page, you'll see a link for the online auction. We can only accommodate bidders in the United States. You'll need a credit card to sign up and will be able to bid, And there are additional instructions on the auction page. There are some amazing items on there, like a Philadelphia Eagles helmet signed by none other than Carson Wentz, pretty cool. There are date night packages. I know some of you need help in that area, so go bid on that. A really nice Trader Joe's basket that Shari really desperately wants and isn't gonna get, I don't think. Some great art. A Roomba, which I'm intent on bidding on because I want to see my cats ride around on it. So the auction will be open until 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow morning. So you've got about 15 hours to keep bidding. I expect you to be up all night. Okay, so next there is also a raffle. You can buy raffle tickets, $10 a piece for a pair of Apple AirPods. I need some of those. The raffle will close at the same time as the auction tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will draw the winner on Monday. Remember, all the proceeds of the auction and the raffle go towards hepatitis B programs and research for the cure. All right, so that is it. We are off. I'm going to pass the mic to my colleague, Dr. Shari Cohen, Senior Vice President of the Hepatitis B Foundation.
Thank you, Jean. And yes, I have been furiously bidding all day, and that Trader Joe's basket is going home with me. Welcome, everybody, today. I am very happy to be here. This is my 20th Hepatitis B Foundation Gala, the first one that I don't have to wear heels to, so my feet are very happy right now. For those of you who are new to us, let me give you a little bit of information on the foundation. For the past 29 years, the Hepatitis B Foundation has been the only nonprofit organization solely dedicated to helping the 300 million people who have chronic hepatitis B worldwide. Our bench scientists at the Blomberg Institute are diligently working to find better treatments and a cure for hepatitis B. And at the foundation, we strive to improve awareness and knowledge, to eliminate stigma and discrimination, prevent new infections, and make sure that everyone who has hepatitis B has access to diagnosis, care, and treatment. It is an honor to carry out this important work, and I would like to thank the dedicated team at the Hepatitis B Foundation for their unwavering commitment to serving the people who need us. Now, I will turn it over to my colleague, Maureen Kamishki, Director of International Engagement, who will lead us in a fun pop quiz about the Hepatitis B Foundation.
Good evening, everybody. And for our first polling question of the evening, we're going to test your knowledge to see if you know who the Hepatitis B Foundation's mascot is. Can you recognize him? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Or is it D? So let's cast your ballot here. So is it going to be A, that yummy crusty pie? In case you've lost your memory here on who was who. Is it B, Mr. Sweet Potato Head? Or maybe it's Oliver, that big, huggable, fuzzy red liver at C? Or is it D, Chuck E. Cheese, affectionately referred to by my kids growing up as the rat? So cast your answers here. Do, 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 do. Just for a little history while we wait for the results, I met the Hepatitis B Foundation's mascot at the first patient conference hosted by the foundation in 2001. Our lives and our mission have been intertwined ever since. So hopefully we'll see those. Oh, and here we have the answers. And the answers are back. And for those of you who chose C, you are correct. Oliver B. Hepatitis has been the Hepatitis B Foundation's mascot for over 20 years. Here's a picture of Oliver with my now 22 and 25-year-old daughters. Oh, the memories. Speaking of Oliver, it looks like he was able to join us this evening. Oliver, why don't you say hello to everybody around the world? There he is. Thanks, Oliver. Now I'm going to turn it back over to Dr. Block to present the prestigious Blomberg Prize.
Thank you very much, Maureen, and thank you, Oliver. Yeah, Oliver and the foundation have grown up together. Actually, it's Oliver. But okay, this is the presentation of the Baruch S. Blomberg Prize, and it's being awarded this year, 2020, to Professor John Taylor of Fox Chase Cancer Center. The Baruch S. Blomberg Prize is given every year to an individual or individuals who've made seminal transformational contributions to the science or medicine of hepatitis B, hepatitis D, or liver cancer. The awardee is chosen is selected by our nominating committee derived from the Scientific Advisory Board. This is really the Hepatitis B Foundation's way of saying, on behalf of the entire hepatitis B community, thank you. You know, Dr. Blomberg was a gracious scientist who did say thank you quite often. He discovered the hepatitis B virus with Harvey Alter. He then made the association between hepatitis and the virus with Tom London. He made an association between the virus and liver cancer with Bruce Smith, and then he made the vaccine with Irv Millman. So then he was awarded the Nobel Prize. And he did all that, and so his name attached to this prize means a great deal. And as a matter of fact, I've now heard this prize, the Blomberg Prize, referred to as the Nobel Prize in hepatitis B. And that's something that we take very seriously. And so I know that Dr. Blomberg would be very pleased to know that this award is going to Professor John Taylor. I really do know that because he told me as much before his passing, how deserving Dr. Taylor was of this international recognition. Back then, the award was called the Hepatitis B Foundation Distinguished Scientist Award, and he always thought John was very deserving of it. Hepatitis D virus is a complication, or rather the disease it causes is a complication of hepatitis B. People with hepatitis B who get hepatitis D have a much more serious disease, but it's been a mystery, and for decades it was a puzzle, little understood and even less studied. Dr. Taylor was a pioneer. He has been responsible, all or in part, for almost every major discovery about hepatitis D virology. Its genome structure, how it replicates, the cell proteins it uses to complete its life cycle. All of these things have come from Dr. Taylor's laboratory. So it's really basic science in its purest form, but it's been absolutely essential to advancing the knowledge of hepatitis D and ultimately in its control. And I think everyone can appreciate today how important it is to have plenty of knowledge about the virology of an important virus. But something else about Dr. Taylor, whom I've come to know in the past actually 3 decades myself, is a wonderful, gentle individual, a true scholar with a noble attitude towards learning, and really very much in the mold, or maybe he made the mold of what I've come to regard as a Fox Chase Cancer Center scientist personality. And you know, and Fox Chase has included past honorees, HBF honorees, Jesse Summers, Bill Mason, Baruch Blomberg, Tom London, and last year, of course, Christoph Seeger. So John Taylor is very much one of them in that mold, and we're very lucky he is. Now, if this was face-to-face, I would have asked Dr. Jinhong Chang, who's a member of the Blomberg faculty, to present this medal with me because she trained with him and she's one of the key scientists at our center. But I know he has a few words in his remarks about her too. So right now, I wish, John, that I can see you there. I wish that we were giving you this medal and the plaque actually in honor, person to person. But we're going to do that very soon, and we're going to be celebrating soon. But for now, I know it's going to have to suffice for it to still be in my hands, and I'll get this to you. And let's listen to a few comments from Dr. Taylor. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm pleased to be part of this unique gala event. You have to hand it to Tim. And he was able to, and his team, for being able to reorganize the gala event to make it into this pajama gala. And we're very grateful for that. And even though we're not going to be able to see people in person, we'll actually know that they're there and be able to enjoy their company. I want to thank Tim and the Blomberg Institute for giving me this honor. I'm very proud to be associated with the award and with the name of Barry Blomberg. At Fox Chase, and I was there 37 years. Barry Blomberg was a good friend. We often had afternoon tea. He would discuss Delta. He would discuss life, anything, life in deep sea vents, life in outer space, and he was just a good colleague. And another good colleague is Tom London. And Tom, as you know, with Barry, worked together on discovering hepatitis B virus. And he, with Barry, important people in the foundation of the Hepatitis B Foundation and the Blomberg Institute. At Fox Chase, I've had a lot of important collaboration with Bill Mason, Jesse Summers, and Christoph Seeger, and I'm really pleased to mention that. And I've also had a lot of people that have worked with me in my lab over the years that have gone on to their own to their own careers. And I especially want to mention Jinhong Chang, who is now a professor here at the Blomberg Institute, and I'm very proud of that association. So it's time for me to get into my pajamas, grab a glass of wine, connect with you all, and put bids on some of these items that are on the auction, all of which will help support the Hepatitis B Foundation. Good night. Cheers.
Thank you very much, Dr. Taylor. And yeah, I must say, seeing you in your pajamas is something that I never thought I'd be able to hear or see, still can't see. Well, congratulations to you. Thank you for all the work you've done. And now I'll turn the mic over to Maureen.
Hello again. So now it's time for another audience polling question. Which of the following is true about the liver? A, with only 25% of a healthy liver remaining, the liver can regenerate to 100%. B, the liver performs at least 500 functions in your body. C, the liver cleans your blood. At its fullest, it holds 10% of the blood in your body. Or D, the liver is the largest gland in your body. Or could it be E, all of the above? So what do you think? A, B, C, D, or all of the above? And just while we're waiting, the liver is an amazing organ. About the size of a football, one could not survive more than a day or two if it shuts down. If your body were a car, your liver truly would be considered the engine. Unfortunately, the hepatitis B virus also finds it the perfect environment to thrive. So, cast your ballot. And the answers are back. And for those of you who chose E, all of the above, you are correct. What an amazing organ the liver is. So be sure to treat yours right as you stay at home. And now we're on to our third polling question, reflecting the great outreach work of the Hepatitis B Foundation. In 2019, how many individual consults did the Hepatitis B Foundation reach via the phone helpline, email, and social media? Is it 500, 1,000, C, 5,000, or D, 10,000? The small but mighty outreach team of counselors field questions from around the globe, with the majority of inquiries coming from sub-Saharan Africa and Asia. The need for accurate information and support on prevention, management of hepatitis B is crucial. Finding a cure for the 300 million people living with hepatitis B is key, along with access to today's currently available treatments to control liver disease progression and reduce the risk of liver cancer. And the results are back, everybody. And yes, the answer is truly D. We do, our amazing outreach team really does reach 10,000 individual consults every year. And now I'd like to turn it back over to Dr. Sherry Cohen, who will introduce our 2020 Community Commitment Award.
Thank you, Maureen, for leading our polls tonight, and also thank you for leading our consult line. It is because of the training and the dedication that you give to all of us as consults that we can help 10,000 people a year. Thank you. The Community Commitment Award is given each year to honor someone who has shown outstanding commitment to the community at large, particularly in the fields of science and public health. This year, I am very pleased to recognize Susanna Lorenzo Jaguar for her role in helping us end hepatitis B discrimination in the US. In 2011, the Hepatitis B Foundation was approached by 2 students who had been accepted into medical school. But when the school found out that they had hepatitis B, they rescinded their acceptances. These students had moved across the country to pursue their dreams, only to be dismissed because of their hepatitis B. The Hepatitis B Foundation reached out to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and to the Department of Justice to try and address the situation. The CDC responded by updating their recommendations for healthcare providers, reaffirming that a diagnosis of hepatitis B should not disqualify any student from pursuing a career in health. And the Department of Justice opened an investigation on behalf of these 2 students. In 2013, the DOJ reached a landmark settlement stating that the medical school had unlawfully excluded these students because they had hepatitis B. This was the first successful anti-discrimination case ever reached by the DOJ on behalf of people with hepatitis B, and the settlement successfully defined hepatitis B as a protected condition under the Americans with Disabilities Act. Susanna Lorenzo Jaguar was the attorney at the Department of Justice who led the investigation and the case. Susanna worked tirelessly to ensure that people with hepatitis B cannot be discriminated against in the US. She took this on as a personal mission, understanding the devastation that this discrimination causes for so many people. Susanna has a long history of community commitment. She has worked to enforce voting rights, including ensuring that voters with limited English proficiency are given access to bilingual information so that they can cast a fully informed vote. She has also worked with community groups across the country on minority civil rights issues. It is because of Susanna that when students and healthcare providers reach out to the Hepatitis B Foundation today, we have the legal backing to help them. And Susanna is still giving her time and expertise to us. Many times throughout the year, we reach out to her for help, and she never says no. She is always available to help us when someone is in need. There is no one more deserving of this award, and I am so pleased to confer to Susanna Lorenzo Jaguar, on behalf of the Hepatitis B Foundation, the 2020 Community Commitment Award.
Thank you. I am deeply honored to have been selected for this award for my work in combating hepatitis-based discrimination. It is so humbling to receive this award in the online presence of leaders in viral hepatitis research and public health. I would like to recognize 3 people, Sherry Cohen, Nadine Sharoma, and Kate Mararas, who have been such an inspiration to me in their relentless commitment to helping people with hepatitis who have faced discrimination and raising awareness of this problem. Thank you for all you do and have done. Around 10 years ago, I received a call from a civil rights advocate asking if there were any avenues to address the exclusion of an Asian American student with hepatitis from a medical program based on a transmission fear. We determined that hepatitis fits the criteria of a disability under the 2008 amended Americans with Disabilities Act because it is a physical impairment that substantially limits the functions of the liver. Due to the disproportionately high rate of hepatitis B infection among Asian Pacific Americans, this was one of the rare and disturbing instances where disability and national origin intersect. We found that medical students do not routinely, if at all, perform exposure-prone invasive procedures during their clinical rotations, so a student with hepatitis was unlikely to transmit hepatitis based on the updated CDC guidance, which reported 0 student-to-patient transmissions in 21 years. Without a direct threat of harm of transmission to others, the disability-based exclusion from the school program was not defensible and was wrong. I could only imagine the anguish of the mother of this aspiring medical student after immigrating to this country and sacrificing so her child would have this educational opportunity, to then learn that the transmission of hepatitis during birth resulted in the school's exclusion of her child. This was heartbreaking. Both of my parents immigrated to this country, and I am a mother of 3. As an Hispanic Asian American, I am grateful for all of the opportunities I have been given, and especially the opportunity to move justice forward for others. I am sincerely grateful to be recognized for this work by the Hepatitis B Foundation. Thank you. Please enjoy this Pajama Gala and auction. Bye.
Congratulations again, Susanna, and thank you for accepting this award. Next, I am very pleased to introduce Joel. I met Joel about a year and a half ago when his daughter was at a crossroads in her nursing education. She was facing discrimination at her nursing school, which threatened to derail her dreams of becoming a nurse. I had the absolute pleasure of working with Joel and his family, with Susanna, with his daughter's school over the course of a few months. Ultimately, we were able to educate the school and let them know that their policies were discriminatory against people with hepatitis B. We helped them to change their policy, and Joel's daughter was able to complete her nursing training on time. I would like to thank Joel for sharing his family's story with us tonight. Joel and his family represent dozens of young healthcare students who reach out to the Hepatitis B Foundation each year. We help each and every one of them, and we don't give up until every person can complete their training. But it's a struggle and a challenge, and we need more resources for the future to be able to eliminate hepatitis B discrimination in the U.S.
Good evening. You know, a little while back, my daughter was accepted into a university's accelerated nursing program, and she was excited about her future as a nurse. But the university was not aware of current policies, and the moment they found out that she had hepatitis, they put a stop to the process and really created some very difficulty for my daughter. We were able to find the Hepatitis B Foundation and reach out to them for their assistance. And in that process, as they were advocating for us, they brought into the discussion Susanna from the Justice Department. And I remember the strength of the work that she had done in bringing the situation and the policies to a place where somebody like my daughter couldn't be discriminated against anymore. And now she could get an education, and she could become a really valuable caregiver in her community. And so for us as a family, we are incredibly grateful for the work that Susanna did. I know she did it on a corporate basis, but her corporate work affects individual people. I'll never forget one email loop that took place where Susanna was involved with Sherry in terms of emailing my daughter, and she ended the email Susanna did in speaking to my daughter, and she said, "Hang in there." And as a parent, you know the look of fear on your child's face, and you know the look of hope on your child's face. And I had seen a look of fear for a week or two while she was navigating with the university and wondering if she would even have a future as a nurse. And for some reason, when she got that email and it said, "Hang in there," from Susanna, I saw the look of hope on my daughter's face. And I'll be forever grateful for that. She's fulfilled her degree, she's passed her nursing exams, and she is now launching into a career as a nurse, providing valuable care, especially during this season, to so many people. And we are incredibly grateful to the Hepatitis B Foundation and to you, Susanna, for the work you did in making my daughter's dream become a reality. Thank you.
Thank you to Joel for sharing your daughter's story. And thank you, Susanna, for the incredible advocacy work you do. And now we're going to switch up a little bit, and we're going to ask the audience to participate again. The critical work we do to connect people with hepatitis B to the resources they need, that takes resources. So I know some people are experiencing very difficult times right now, and not everyone can give, and that's totally okay. Please do not feel pressured at all to give if you're not able to right now. You have to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. But if you are doing okay right now and you feel moved to give, I invite you to participate in our mission moment ask right now. So here is this, how is this will work. I will call out an amount, And whoever wants to give at that amount can do one of two things. If you want to make a pledge, go ahead and use the chat box within the webinar and include your name and the pledge amount. If you'd like to go in and make a gift right now, you can click the donate button on hepbgala.org website where you registered. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that once so that everyone understands before we start. You can either find the chat feature in the webinar and put your name and an amount in the chat box as a pledge, and we'll follow up with you for payment. Or you can go to hepbgala.org, click on the donate tab, and make your donation with a credit card right now. I have a feeling Oliver's going to make a pledge. So if you if you'd like to remain anonymous, please say so in the chat box or the online form. Okay, here we go, kids. So we're going to start at the top with a call for donations at $2,500. Okay, so $2,500, that will support, what will that support? That will support work with a medical or nursing student to help them get into or complete their education at the school of their choice. You just heard from Joel a few minutes ago where when he and his daughter reached out to the Hep B Foundation, we were able to connect them with the resources to solve their problem and get her into the program that she needed. Now, I know it's a big amount. Some of us aren't able to do those big gifts right now, but if you are, now is the time to dig deep. And I'm monitoring my text because my colleagues are helping me out tonight. And here we go. We've got our first pledge, Mark Petty at the $2,500 level. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Mark. Woo! That is awesome. Okay, so we're going to keep going. I'm going to drop down to $1,000. Okay, so what would $1,000 do? That would help us develop best practice policies that we can implement to end discrimination towards students with hepatitis B. Okay, so remember, you got the chat box or the donate button. And here we go. We've got some pledges coming in. This is exciting. Okay, we've got Wayne Yetter at $1,000. All right, Wayne. We've got Rick and Flo Sellender. You guys are the best. That's awesome. And remember, this is all going towards hepatitis B programs and finding the cure. Joel Rosen, look at that. Awesome. That's $3,000 donations. Katherine and Rob Williams. You guys are the best. Katherine does so much in her community. She's the absolute best. And her husband, Rob, he's a gem too. Oh, here we go. Tim and Joan Block. You guys, you do everything. You do everything. That's the best. So I'm not very good at math. Oh, wait, we got another. We got Sue Wong and Dan Chan in at $1,000. Wow, this is awesome. Okay, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's $8,500 right there. We are, oh, no, we got another $1,000 from Ram Kapoor. Whoa, okay, we're rolling. We are rolling now. This is amazing. Judith Marchand at $1,000. Holy moly. You guys are the best. Can we keep this rolling? Should I keep talking? Okay. All right, my texts have slowed down a little bit. We can always come back though. All right. So we are going to go down to the $500 level, okay? So what does $500 do for us? It will help us educate our public health and policy leaders and brainstorm strategies for ending school-based discrimination. So, okay, I know that there are some $500 donors out there. Where are you? Again, if you can't do it right now, don't do it. But if you can, now is the time. Oliver's telling us, please give. Okay, so we have our honorees. John and Phyllis Taylor have given $500. You guys are awesome. That is the best. Pam Norton, our friend Pam Norton. What a doll. We love you. I can't do this much math. I don't know if anybody can help me, but Peter and Christina Block, the Block family, look at you go, you Blocks, changing the world everywhere you go. That's amazing. Okay. Michael and Charlene Sophia. Mike Sophia, cured hepatitis C, no biggie. And look at him, he's working on hepatitis B because he's amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, so again, the texts are starting to slow down a little bit. We can come back though. All right, did I miss anybody? No, I think so. All right, we're gonna go down to $250. $250 will support the creation of educational messaging, like blogs, articles, and social media posts. Last year we had 1.5 million blog views on our hepatitis B blog, which is pretty amazing. We do a ton for outreach and awareness through social media and blogs. Okay, so 250. Oh, wait, I got to go back. We got an anonymous $500 too. So whoever you are, we love you. Don't know who you are. Okay. Again, if anybody wants to give $5,000, that we can always go back and make an announcement. Okay, but we'll go back to $250. So at $250, do we have any takers? I'm going to give you a couple seconds here. All right. So guess who's going to give $250? Our friend Kathy Beveridge, because she's awesome. Yeah. You know who else is going to give $250? Moi. So yeah, yay me and Lisa Matheson, my beautiful wife. We're going to do $250. Okay, we're going to keep it rolling here. Don't worry, there's a level for everybody. Okay, so we're down to the $100 level, folks. This is where we're going to funnel money into our hepatitis B consult line, which is how most of these students find us. So this is what Maureen was talking about earlier, right? We respond to over 10,000 people all over the world every year. Actually, I think last year was closer to 11,000, which is pretty amazing. So connecting people to resources, connecting them to care, helping them understand test results, being a shoulder to cry on. These are all things that our amazing helpline team do. Okay, here we go. Christoph Seeger, another Fox Chase guy. Those Fox Chase people are awesome, aren't they? They are changing the world too. Okay, Shari and Paul Cohen. Hey, Oliver, who look at that. Look at Shari, yeah. Oh wait, yeah, I have to make an amendment here. There's Christoph Seeger and his wife Miriam are actually at the $500 level. Yeah, okay. And also at the $500 level, a little slow, but it's okay. Lou Casa, our buddy Lou Casa. Yeah, we're rolling, folks. This is awesome. Okay, who else at the $100 level? Erica Spence-Umstead. Erica, you are awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, the texts are slowing down a little bit, but we are going to go down to any amount, folks. So this is it. Maybe you have $50 to give, maybe you have $5 to give, but now is the time to show up. So I know someone said that 90% of success in life is just showing up, right? So here is your opportunity to just show up. So you want to give a monthly option. There's a monthly giving option on our website. So if you want to maybe do $3 a month, $5 a month, that's helpful as well. It all adds up. And you've shown up that way. So let's see. Oh, we got a couple other $100. We've got Lauren Canary at $100. We've got Mary Lynn Albarino at 25. We've got Anya Harry at 100. Or I'm sorry, Mary Lynn Alvarino. We've got $50 from Patty McAloon. I know that girl, P-Mac. Way to go. Okay, Maureen is in for 100. Maureen Kamishki, that's that girl. I don't know whether she's this way or that way. Way to go. I'm getting a lot of texts about one person in particular. I'm not sure what amount she's coming in at, so I'm not going to mention. Okay, so that is a great job, everyone. Oh, wait, we're still going. Sarah Homburg, 100. All right, Sarah, we love you. Kevin Gerveski at $50. Kevin, you're the best. Love it. Okay, we're still rolling. Stephanie Ward at $25. Stephanie, you're awesome. I don't know you, but I love you. Catherine Freeland. We love that, Catherine. So I got to tell you, Catherine Freeland is the technical guru for this event. She's the director of community programming for hepatitis B, and she's also the best. She's awesome, and she's a technical guru and GoToMeeting whiz. All right, we're going back to 500. We got Sanjay Batra. Love you, Sanjay. Yeah, that's awesome. Sanjay, you are the coolest, man. I aspire to be half as cool as you one day. I'm sorry. Sanjay's 250. Sorry. Either way, I still love you. Jenny Kimball. How much do we love Jenny Kimball? Jenny Kimball was our director of communications at the Hepatitis B Foundation for a long time, and we love her. She is the best. Okay, now we're saying Jay Cummings from Gilead at 250. Way to go, Jay. Very nice. And now I'm seeing nope, 500. What does that mean? Is Sanjay at 500? Is that what you guys are telling me? I don't know. Typo for Sanjay. So yes, Sanjay is at 500. So we love you even more again, Sanjay. Okay. We've got Bridget Wackerly at $100. This is amazing. We could do this all night. I'm really, if you guys keep texting me with amounts, I'm just going to stay here all night. Sanjay says yes, 500. Okay. Lovely. Okay. Thaddeus Pham at $100. This is amazing, you guys. You know, I have totally lost count at where we're at right now, but this is a really, really amazing response. Hold on, I got another text from somebody else. Helene and Manny Bachman at $100. Awesome. I don't know, maybe Sherry knows them. Oh, we got Raquel Bramer at $25. I love Raquel. Raquel is part of our Bucks County nonprofit group. She's the best. The Edward Tate family at $100. Ed Tate, our new director of communications. What a guy. He's all right. We're going to keep him. We've got Brian Eves at $100. I know that guy. He's a great guy too. Whoa, you folks. Okay, hold on. We have to make a big announcement here. Okay. Oh, let's get this one out of the way. We got Eric Jacobson at $15. Awesome, Eric. Eric and his team at IQ Connection made our beautiful website. We love them. Okay, and Tony and Jane Ford Hutchinson. I love you guys. $2,500. Wow. Woo! We are seriously rolling, kids. Wow. TFH, you are the best, man. And Jane, maybe you made him do it. I love you. Okay, correction. Judy Marchand is at 500. Jean Burnt, $100. Heather Fichter, $50. They just keep coming, folks. This is awesome. You know, it's fun when things just start rolling. People get excited, and I hope you're excited too. And look at all these people that are showing up. This is awesome. Tuan Vo, $50. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't butcher your name, but thank you so much. This is awesome. John Freeland, $100. Catherine, is that a relative of yours? All right. I've lost match up to 5. What does that mean, Sierra? Clarify your text. Okay. Oh, I think I get it here. So, and yes, that is Catherine Freeland's relative. Thank you, John Freeland. You're awesome. Clarify the match. All right. I think we have a match for if the next gift to come up here, Sanjay will match again up to $500. So somebody has to come forward here. Who's going to match? So that will put him at 1,000 if anybody will match. Sorry, I'm trying to check my. Okay, there we go. Sherry Cohen will do 100 more. So that's matched. Okay, the Ed Tate will do 100 more. You guys are awesome. So, all right, we got anybody else want to match? So we got $300 of Sanjay's on the line right now. Can we get there? 300, but all we need is $300 more. Come on, folks. Anybody else want to come forward? Look at Oliver. How can you resist Oliver? He is so cute. You know, Maureen, you're pointing like this, and that's pointing to me. All right, Wayne Yetter just did another 500. That's it. You know what, kids? That's mic drop time. I wish I had a mic right now. I would drop it. You guys are so awesome. Everybody really came through tonight. This is truly amazing. I can't imagine. Oh, and Joan and Tim will give him another 300. Hey, why not? This is awesome. You guys are really amazing. Bob Gish is in at 100. Wow, this is amazing. Joel Rosen is doing another 300. Okay, wow, this is amazing. I know you guys might be tired of hearing my voice, but this is so exciting. I think we've probably blown our goal out of the water right now. Sharon Victor is donating $100. Awesome. What else we got here? Hold on. Jason Ryan and Chris Stratton, $100. This is amazing. I'm gonna fall over, you guys. I need some water. Someone get me some water. I'm getting parched from talking about all of these great donors. I'm actually kind of overwhelmed. Susanna Lorenzo Jaguar, awesome, $100. As if you don't do enough. That's amazing. Sherry and Ralph Ventruselli, $50. Wow. Everybody is showing up tonight. This is incredible. $200 from an anonymous donor. Incredible. Hold on. Sorry for the Erica Spence Olmstead, another $100. Wow. You guys are amazing. I am just blown away by the generosity. Jinhan Chang, wow. Jinhan Chang is a colleague. It was a colleague of John Taylor's at Fox Chase. She now is a scientist at the Blomberg, and she is giving $250. Amazing. Okay, are they going to keep coming? Oh, look at Gary and Oliver are dancing. That's wonderful. This is where, you know what? And I was going to wait till the end for this, but this is toast worthy. Joel Donfack, $10. Amazing. You guys are all showing up. This is what it's all about, is just showing up. And I toast all of you, because this is a really amazing, beyond expectations. Richard Moyer, $100. Incredible. Vlad Walko, CEO of our hedge fund. Go Vlad. All right, $100. They just keep coming. I seriously, I think we could do this all night. I'm gonna have to go to bed at some point, you guys. I go to bed pretty early. So by 8:30, we're gonna have to stop. No, we won't. I'm just kidding. We won't stop with the donations. Okay, so I really do need, hold on. Cheers to everyone that has shown up tonight. That's incredible, especially considering the difficult times we're in. You know, it's super impressive that so many people have shown up tonight to help us out. Audrey Beadle, $20. Incredible. I'm out of breath, you guys. Okay, so we're gonna announce a total at the end. I don't know if we can add up all these numbers. That's a lot of numbers. But we'll come back to this and see if there's any additional. That was fantastic. We are going to go right now to Maureen, back to Maureen for one last poll question of the night while I catch my breath.
That was amazing. Thank you, everyone. Wow, Jean, you must be exhausted. But now it's time for our final audience polling question for the evening. Man, am I excited. Oliver, are you excited? Oliver? He's excited. Okay. And this one's going to be an easy one, a true or false. The Hepatitis B Foundation and its Hep B United partners collectively screen 20,000 people per year for hepatitis B in the United States. True or false? Just to let you know, the Hep B United Coalition was co-founded and is directed by the Hepatitis B Foundation and our partner, APCHO. There are over 40 coalition members in 30 cities, 20 states, and Washington, D.C. They are the voices for local and national Hep B advocacy, with our own local Hep B United Coalition in Philadelphia, which reached nearly 2,000 individuals at 34 community health education and screening events. And, the polling, are we on? And of course, the answer is true. Hep B United partners really did collectively screen 20,000 people per year in the United States for hepatitis B. I want to thank everyone for participating in the polls tonight. More importantly, I want to thank you for your generosity. We greatly appreciate it. Everybody here, the whole Hep B Foundation team, we want to thank you. Back to you, Jean.
Okay, I'm going to read off a couple more names because you guys won't stop giving. This is incredible. James Lamoureux, $100. Anthony Zamparelli, $100. Stephanie Ward doubled her $25 up to $50. John Culp, Dr. John Culp, we love John. He did $100 in honor of Dr. Tim Block. Kathleen Kerrigan, we love Kathy, $400. Yeah, this is amazing. Okay, so I am exhausted, you guys, and I am just overwhelmed with gratitude at all of your generosity. All of our supporters are incredibly important, especially all the individuals that just stepped up and showed up right now. But we also want to take a few moments to thank our corporate event sponsors. We have two presenting sponsors, both very special companies that have been supporters of the Hep B Foundation for a very long time. So we have a couple short videos to share from our friends at Gilead and Dynomax. And after those videos, if more donations come in, I'll just tell you about them.
Good evening. My name is Jay Cummings. I'm a Senior Regional Sales Director for Gilead Sciences. I'd like to thank the Hepatitis B Foundation for allowing me to be here tonight, as well as for allowing Gilead to sponsor this event. I've known the group at Hepatitis B Foundation for about 4 years now, and I learned that one of their missions was not only to find a cure for hepatitis B, but also to improve the lives of those living with Hep B. I can say unequivocally that they not only made that their mission, but they make that their life's goal. In the short time I've known this group, I've seen them develop outreach that reduces the stigma for those living with hepatitis B. They've also published research that goes towards finding a cure. And then also they've increased both their screening and their awareness initiatives. I'd like to thank this group again, not only for allowing me to be here, but thank you for all that you do to help those living with hepatitis B. And I look forward to seeing one day when we're sitting here together discussing the cure. Thanks again and have a great evening.
Greetings. I'm Dr. Randy Heyer. I am addressing you tonight as a physician and as the Vice President of Clinical Development and Medical Affairs at Dynomax. I would like to welcome everybody to the virtual Hepatitis B Foundation Gala. I would like to briefly share with you 3 thoughts that I hope you will consider in deciding what actions are needed today. First, hepatitis B is preventable, yet kills 5,000 Americans every year. Second, there are tools available today to make this change. And third, if we adopt these tools, they could help us eliminate hepatitis B by 2030. Let me first return to the first message that hepatitis B is preventable. Much of our attention today is on COVID-19. This makes me reflect on the problems that we can solve today. Unless something changes, we will continue to see 5,000 deaths from hepatitis B every year long after COVID-19 is a distant memory. Let me return to my second message, that tools are available today to help prevent the needless deaths and suffering from hepatitis B. Something has to change. And There are tools available today to make this change. We need to get science off the shelf. And I applaud the CDC's evaluation of the safety and preferential use of Hepatitis B for adult vaccination and consideration of hepatitis B universal vaccination. Finally, my third message is a message of hope and optimism. We are desperately searching for a COVID-19 vaccine. We also have a practical and immediate solution for hepatitis B today. Can we all now just stamp out our feet loudly with compassion and conviction to help stamp out hepatitis B? Thank you.
So, they keep coming in, folks. $25 from Kathleen Pierce, Ju Tao Guo, and Zhiyang Zhang, $300. Ju Tao is our Vice President of Research and an incredible scientist. Audrey Beadle, $20. Joel Donfak, $10. Catherine Boylan, $50. Wow. So again, if you guys want to keep doing this, I'll stay here all night. I promise you, I will. But seriously, we really appreciate our corporate sponsors, of course, as well. And, we have to acknowledge them. Of course, Dynomax and Gilead, our platinum sponsors, our Butis, Univest, our diamond sponsors, Penn Community Bank, VBI Vaccines, our emerald sponsors, they are Folio, High Swartz, Beer Biotechnology, our ruby sponsors, Clifton, Larson and Allen, Eisner Amper, Fox Chase Cancer Center, Fox Rothschild, Geisinger Commonwealth School of Medicine, Stephen Cohen, Worldwide Life Sciences, our Sapphire sponsors, Antengene, Fox Chase Chemical Diversity Center, Gilmore and Associates, Glycotest, Green Street Pharma, Penn Color, Phoenix Bio, Plasma Services Group, and Wojak and Associates. Guys, that's amazing. The amount of support that we have received tonight, especially under the circumstances that we're living in right now, is really inspiring and humbling. Everybody should really pat themselves on their back. And sorry, I was just checking one last text. I just want to make an announcement about how well we did tonight. I am really happy and really proud. My colleagues have been furiously adding numbers up behind the scenes. And our grand total tonight, kids, we have done about $124,000. That's incredible. That is, yeah. Raise a glass to yourself and to all of our amazing supporters who really, really showed up tonight. That is incredible. And that's not even including the auction, folks. So the auction, remember, the online auction will be open until 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And we'll be sending a link to the recording of tonight's events next week. So also on our Hep B page is the program book. So you can check out all of our wonderful sponsors in there and learn more about the foundation. Lastly, I want to thank the team that put this together in just a few short weeks. Megan Pierce, you're the best. Our event manager extraordinary really outdid herself putting this event together and managing 1,000 details for tonight's event without breaking a sweat. Susanna McGrogan, our executive coordinator, put the online auction together. You guys are awesome. And I already told you about Catherine Freeland, who moonlights as a go-to meeting guru when she's not doing public health. And too many people to name individually, but everyone did a fantastic job. I hope you all learned a few things tonight. I hope we kept you distracted a little bit for a little fun during these difficult times. And that's it, everybody. Thanks again to everyone who made this such a special night. I hope you're in your pajamas, and if you are, now you can just go to bed. So have a great night, everyone. Cheers.